racing tips, especially increasing speed and endurance, especially going uphill?
Oh, geez. I think probably the biggest problem that people who decide they're going to get into racing have is that they just go out and they ride so much that when it comes time to race, they're not recovered and they're too tired. You know, they just go out and put in miles and miles and they're not quality miles. And what they should do is rest more often and put in more quality miles as opposed to just long miles. Well, by quality miles, I mean speed miles, intervals, where they get their heart rate up, you know, and work at their anaerobic threshold, rather than just, you know, plodding along on the bike just out there rolling up miles. You know, it's not as valuable as hard miles.
And how about for the hill climb?
The hill climb's the same way. You know, you just have to ride hills, and you have to approach it with the idea that you like riding hills and that you're good at it, regardless of whether you like it or whether you are good at it. You know, a lot of people get a mental attitude about hills, and they're climbing the hill, they start to hurt, and then they back off. And, you know, everyone hurts. It's just a lot of it is your attitude towards it.
Define lung fry.
Lung fry. That is generally happens in short hill climbs. I mean, that's, for instance, a time trial that's 2 or 3 miles long. For instance, the hill climb yesterday, I didn't do it, but 15 minutes and all uphill. You know, your lungs, you're breathing so hard because it's so short, you're kind of going anaerobic, and your lungs just get burned.
So what do you do to help lung fry?
Well, warming up is the best thing. I mean, generally it doesn't happen, you know, on real long climbs. I mean, your lungs get tired, but when they really get fried and burned, you know, from inhaling and exhaling so fast, I think warming up is the best way to get ready for a short exertion like that.
How has mountain biking affected your life?
Well, I guess I never expected to be kind of a semi-professional athlete, to be making, you know, most of my living. I probably make 3/4 of my living at mountain biking right now. And I kind of anticipated that I would be in a different line of work. I'm a certified car mechanic and a motorcycle mechanic, and that's what I was working at. But I've kind of retired from that, and probably now won't go back to it. I'll probably go into something in the bicycling field when I'm through racing.
What is the reason for the beginner, just so they know, that you shave your legs?
That's a good question. Shaving your legs, I came from road racing. And the best idea for it, I get a massage in Durango once a week. And I don't know, well, you're a massage therapist yourself, so you know that certainly giving a massage is much easier on a shaved leg. And when you're a serious racer and you're training hard every day, you'll also massage your own legs. And I massage my own legs to speed recovery. And that's probably one of the major reasons. The other reason is when you fall a lot, I think your legs heal better without the hair there. You know, the hair traps dirt, and it's important to keep a wound clean. And in bike racing, you're going to fall, so you're going to get road rash. And I think the main reason that most bike racers do it is because they like the way it looks.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool and it feels great.
Your personal heartfelt feeling about mountain biking and mountain bikers?
You want to see this man right here?
I think one of the neatest things about mountain bike racing and the sport of mountain biking is the camaraderie amongst the racers, because it's kind of like you're pitting yourself against the course. Of course, you're pitting yourself against each other too, but it's against the course. And at the end of a hard race, everyone, you know, feels a sense of shared accomplishment. And it's kind of the same for even people who are just riding mountain bikes. When you do something difficult, whether it's in the rain or the snow, you know, or a severe climb, then it's an accomplishment just to have survived whatever you've done. And that's one of the most enjoyable things about it. There's a couple words for crashing. We in Durango, we like to say things like, for when a guy crashes, you know, he diggers in, or he augers in, or he stacks it. I don't know, an endo is usually where you go over the handlebars, and I don't know, pile in. There's a bunch of different words for crashing.